It's been 4.5 years after gastric bypass. Now what? I am currently 183 pounds and I am on my second pregnancy. I still want to go down to my goal weight of 150. That's still my goal weight and it's always gonna be my goal weight. My doctor, on the other hand, wanted me to go down to 135, which I thought was way too small for me. I felt very comfortable at 150. So this will be my last pregnancy. I don't plan on getting pregnant again. I'm probably gonna get my tubes tied, but the journey from there to here and all the fluctuating of my weight and all the emotions that came with it, I am still not regretful that I had this surgery. Still, all the money spent, all the research done on all the regimen of my pills and protein shakes, and you know, the investment that I made, because it is an investment, was all worth it. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm going to be completely honest with where I am right now. When I hit my goal weight at 150 back in like 2014, a couple, like 16, I think it was 16 months into being post-op, I got pregnant. I was very determined. Oh no, I'm still going to stick to my stuff and I'm going to, you know, bang this out and lose the weight. And I was so naive about pregnancy. I was so sick for the first couple months of my pregnancy, and my go-to, that was chicken, I couldn't stand. My favorite protein shot made me feel like shit. I tried to force myself to do my regimen and it just did not work. I failed miserably. And so I gave in to my pregnancy and I did what was best at the time of my pregnancy for me and my baby. So of course I didn't indulge in every single thing that I wanted, which I didn't have any cravings besides grilled cheese sandwiches, and that's it. I really wanted grilled cheese sandwiches with a fried egg like most of the time. I kept it to wheat bread. I tried to get the 2%, you know, cheese slices. I couldn't do anything about the fried egg. I wanted a fried egg. But I had to reintroduce carbs into my life, and that was a big thing for me. It really, excuse my language, but it really fucked with my head because I was so rigid, I guess, with my pills and my protein and my water intake and all that, and to have to redo everything and focus on eating carbs and eating this and eating that and trying to gain enough weight because the baby wasn't growing right. You guys can see my past videos about that. I was scared to death that I wasn't going to be able to provide the nutrients that my son needed at that time. Oh, I'm gonna cry. Shh. But thankfully everything worked out fine and he's great. Every pregnancy is different from what I've learned. I'm on my second pregnancy, but let me finish with the first one. I was at birth, I think I was like 170 something, and then I gave birth and I came home and I think I was like at 165, something like that. I made a video about it, and then I stopped tracking my weight. It was really hard to cut carbs out of my life again. It was really hard to get back on my pill regimen. By the time my pregnancy was over, my protein shots were expired, which sucked. I think I threw away 3 cases. And on top of that, they were discontinued. So I searched for a different protein shot and milkshakes and all kinds of stuff, and nothing really stuck. So I was 185, I think, and just fluctuating 5 pounds up, 5 pounds down, 5 pounds up, 5 pounds down. And my second pregnancy came along. And now I am 27 weeks. I haven't really gained much of any weight. I was very sick up until about a month ago, I think, maybe a month and a half. I'm very close. I'm 1 more week away from my 3rd trimester, so first and most of 2nd trimester I was sick. I couldn't really hold anything down. I didn't want anything. I still don't have any cravings whatsoever. I just don't want to eat. I feel hungry and I know I have to eat, but nothing is appetizing to me whatsoever. But I force myself to eat chicken, fish, stuff like that. I'm trying to make good choices now that I don't have those cravings of things that I had in my first pregnancy. I think that's helped a lot with me not gaining as much weight, but the baby's growing fine. She's doing well. There's no worries about me not gaining any weight, so I'm happy with that. I have to be completely honest with you guys. I am not, besides my prenatal vitamins, and even sometimes I forget to take those, I'm not taking anything else. I'm not taking my B12 or anything like that. I'm not taking my protein shots. I'm just still drinking water. I'm not doing any of that stuff, and my blood tests have come back great. I don't know if it's because I'm choosing better food to eat, or if I'm trying to eat a lot more meat now, or what it is, or I'm just lucky, or my body just balanced itself out. I don't know. I'm not telling you guys not to take your pills. I'm not telling you guys not to search for the perfect protein by any means. I'm just being completely honest with you guys that I am completely off my regimen. I haven't been doing anything special besides trying to eat every time I'm hungry, and prenatals when I don't forget. I don't know. I'm trying my best to keep my water intake good and to eat my whatever meat first and then whatever it is on the side, whether it's broccoli has been my thing lately. I love some asparagus. Green beans were a thing for a little while too. Rice, I do eat white rice. Sometimes if we go out to eat, I'll get like a baked potato. I never finish everything on my plate. I usually take it home for leftovers for dinner, lunch, or whatever. But that's what I've been doing. I haven't been doing my regular pill regimen and all that. I don't know how it's going to be after this baby's born. I don't know if I'm going to go back to taking my vitamins and all that. I probably will, because after pregnancy, your hair and everything that is all luscious and thick, because it is thicker than it's been in a long time, because your hair stops falling out while you're pregnant or whatever. So I don't know. I'm probably gonna do the biotin for sure, because I don't want to be completely bald, and maybe iron. But I've been fine, so I don't know, guys. Maybe it's different for each person. Maybe things change after you get out of surgery for a certain period of time. I don't know. But I don't want to risk having any type of deficiency or anything like that. So I do want to get back to at least taking a multivitamin. Right now, the prenatals are covering that for me. But afterwards, I might continue with the prenatals just because it's easier to take one pill than like the 7 pills that I was taking before. So that's pretty much it. There's nothing else to talk about. If I missed anything, or if you're interested in anything else that I didn't answer, just ask the question and I will answer it in the next video. I hope you guys have a really good weekend, and I will see you guys in the next one.